Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Jacob Cater, the voice of the Bulldogs, and we are here tonight on this homecoming night. The boys' teams will play first, and we will take a moment of silence to recognize the national anthem.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Quitman Marching Band saxophones. And
we'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
It's a packed house here tonight on homecoming night for the Bulldog Complex. The big crowd from Quitman, of course, and the Mount Vernon Neola Warhawks have a big crowd here as well. It's good to see in a competition for teams just down the road from each other. And the starting lineups coming out.
Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Jake Rose. Starting at guard, a senior, number 13, Logan Lloyd. Starting
Number 30, Dakota Wall. Starting at forward, a senior, number 23, Grant Curran. And now for your Quitman Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a junior, number 23, Owen Brantley. Starting at guard, a senior, number 11, Ethan Black. Starting at forward, a senior, number 21, Ethan Thurman. Starting at guard, a senior, number 22, Luke Broadway. Starting at forward, a senior, number 3, Grayson Ely.
And we have those starting lineups for you now for the visiting Mount Vernon Neola Warhawks. Number 1, Jaden Rowe. Number 13, Logan Lloyd. Number 23, Brady Curran. Number 30, Dakota Walls. And number 33, Cody Hoover. And for the Bulldogs, number 23, Owen Brantley. Number 3, Grayson Ely. Number 21, Ethan Thurman. Number 22, Luke Broadway. And number 11, Ethan Black. Tough team we've got here coming in, the Mount Vernon Neola Warhawks. Bulldogs coming off of a big rivalry win last night, a barn burner of a basketball game in which they come out on top 71-70. It looks like Mount Vernon is going to get the tip. In the hands of Hoover on the far side. He's going to give it off to Walls. The pass inside finds Hoover. Lots of ball movement here from these Warhawks early. Here's Rowe on the inside. He's blocked by Thurman. Thurman going to take it to the other end of the floor. Shot is up. It's no good. He doesn't get the contact call that he wanted. Gets knocked to the floor, and the Warhawks come away with the ball. Cody Hoover with the ball. Going to give it off to number 30, Dakota Walls. Kicks it back out. Now to Hoover. Hoover on the inside the paint. Going to kick it out again. 20 seconds to shoot. Hoover from the outside, guarded by Broadway. He's going to pass. The drive inside. Shots up, and it's in for number 13, Logan Lloyd. And the Warhawks strike first. Broadway with the ball in the corner for Quitman. Now back out to Brantley at the top of the key. Brantley going to try to take it inside. Kicks it back out. Here's Black. Black inside the paint. Shots up, and he's called for the travel. Here's Rowe. Will bring the ball down for the Warhawks. He'll get it right back. Pass down low is going to find Walls. Walls to the basket. Puts it up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball saved from going out of bounds, and Broadway comes away with it. Broadway a skip pass up ahead to Ely. He's going to be fouled on the shot. Ely will get to go to the line to shoot two for Quitman. Foul's going to be called on Jaden Rowe. It's going to be Rowe's first personal and the first team foul. Looks like they call the foul on the floor. So Brantley gets the ball off the inbound, looking to work the defender. He's called for the travel. So a turnover there by the Bulldogs. Jaden Rowe comes down the floor. Going to hand off to Hoover. Now here's Lloyd. Shots up and in from Hoover on the inside. A good pass and a good find. Warhawks lead 4-0. Ely beneath the basket for the Bulldogs. Going to kick it back out. That finds Broadway. Now Brantley. Brantley had 26 last night in the competition against the Southside Hornets. Ely with the hook shot inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Warhawks come away with the rebound. Here's Dakota Walls standing on the golden cue. He's guarded by Ethan Thurman. Gonna hand it off to Jaden Rowe. Rowe, the bounce pass, finds Lloyd. Lloyd chicks to go inside, kicks it back out to Brady Coran, and it's out of bounds. I say it was last touched by the Bulldogs. Inbound pass. Shots up off the tip, no good. And the Bulldogs will get the rebound. That's Ethan Thurman. He's pressured in the backcourt. He's going to give it up to Broadway, and he's going to be fouled midcourt. Foul's going to be called on number 23, Brady Coran. His first personal and the team's second. Thurman with the ball. Looks to give it off. He's going to give it to Black. Black looking for a man. Going to give it to Thurman. Thurman inside the paint. Puts up the shot. It's up and in. First points of the night for the Bulldogs come from Ethan Thurman. Now on the other end, Rowe to the basket. Puts it up. Shot's no good, but he was fouled down below. He's going to get to go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called against number 11, Ethan Black. Free throw on the way. It's up and off the back of the rim. No good. Checking into the ball game for Mount Vernon Nonola is number 24, Wyatt Sanders. Here's Rowe on the shot, and he makes the second one. 5-2 the score. Mount Vernon Enola leads by 3. 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Brantley brings the ball down the floor. Breezes past the defenders, puts it up and in. Owen Brantley looking to strike quick like he did last night. Ball in the hand of Logan Lloyd. Lloyd gonna hand it off to Walls. Now to Tav Henry at the top of the key. Henry kicks it out. That's gonna find Rowe. Rowe. Mount Vernon with some ball movement. Attacking the basket. Shots up, no good from Dakota Walls. Mount Vernon's gonna get the ball back. It didn't touch the rim. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and there's a foul. Foul's gonna be called on Ethan Thurman. And the Bulldogs bailed him out there. James Rogers goes inside, kicks it out. Back out, Tav Henry gonna try the 3 ball, can't get it to go. Tav gets his own rebound, kicks it, and it's taken away by Black. Black gets the ball picked from behind by James Rogers. Rogers will come back down the floor, looks for a pass inside. He's gonna find Sanders, and there's going to be a foul down low. Looks like they call Ely. Grayson Ely picks up his first. The inbound pass finds Sanders down below, shots up, and it's in off the glass. Here's Broadway with the ball, bringing it down the floor for the Bulldogs. Going to give it back to Brantley after he crosses the timeline. 3:09 to go. 7-4 the score. Brantley inside, shots up, and they call a charge on Owen. So Brantley picks up his first. 7-4 still the score with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. James Rogers will bring it down the floor for the Warhawks. He's looking to go to work inside the paint. A kick back out to Tav Henry in the corner. Henry going to drive the baseline, puts it up off the glass, and it's in. Brantley with the ball. Pass ahead to Thurman. Thurman looks to go baseline on his end of the floor. Going to give it to Ely. Ely back out to Black. Now here's Thurman in the corner. Drives inside. Shots up, no good, but he's fouled down below. Foul's going to be called on number 30, Dakota Walls. That's his first personal. Ethan Thurman will be at the line shooting 2. Shots up and it's in. Second free throw on the way from Thurman. It's good as well. 6-9 the score now. Mount Vernon leads it by 3. Here's a drive by Rogers. Down below, Sanders with the ball in his hand. Pressured there by Ely and Thurman. Down below, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off the Warhawks. Few substitutions being made here for the Warhawks. Looks like Cody Hoover's going to check back in the ball game. Broadway's going to inbound the ball in the backcourt to Thurman. Thurman will cross the timeline, try to take it inside. Shots up, no good. Too hard off the backboard for Thurman. Hoover gets the rebound. He's going to kick it to Rogers. Rogers back to Henry. Henry a long 3. It's no good off the tip of the rim. Come up a little short. Ely gets the rebound. Ely trying to take the ball, and it's knocked out of bounds by Sanders. Ethan Black will be the inbounder for Quitman. Gonna kick it to Brantley. Brantley runs the floor through the lane. Shots up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound gonna be brought down by Walls. He'll give it ahead to Henry. Henry gonna try it on the take. Shots up off the glass, no good. Sanders on the rebound. He's gonna be called over the back. Wyatt Sanders picks up his first personal foul on the rebound. Looks like Tav Henry will check out. Number 21, Boston Coran will come in. The inbound pass from Broadway is going to find Ely on the far sideline. Ely looks to push the envelope. Takes it inside, off the back of the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball. He'll stay with the Bulldogs. Broadway, the inbounder, going to get it into Ely. Ely, hand off to Brantley. Brantley looks inside the paint, finds Ely, a kick back out to Black. Black goes inside the arc for a jumper, and it's good. Long two-point basket for Ethan Black. Puts the Bulldogs back within one. 9-8 the score, 1:09 to play. Shots up off the glass, no good from Coran. Hartwick checks in, saves the ball. Gives it to Broadway. Now in the corner, that finds Black. 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Black on the inside drive, kicks it out, and it's taken away by Rogers. Rogers to the other end of the floor. Finger rolls up, and there's a block called down below on Broadway. So it'll be an old-fashioned three-point play that'll put James Rogers at the line. Number 23, Brady Coran's going to check back in. Rogers free throw up and no good. Shot clock at 30, game clock at 42. Bulldogs with the ball in their hand. Black's going to kick it back out to Thurman. Excuse me, that's Hartwick. Hartwick on the contested two is good. Good shot there by Slade Hartwick. Shot clock is off, 26 seconds on the game clock. Coran on the drive inside, kicks it back out to Hoover, and he sets the screen. Hoover with the ball at the top of the key, gonna kick over. That finds Rogers. Rogers on the take inside the paint, puts it up and in. Brantley with the ball, 9 seconds to go. Brantley to the other end of the floor, gets tripped up about midcourt. It's taken away by Sanders. Sanders down below. Broadway is there to meet him. Shot's no good, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score, 13-10. Mount Vernon leads by 3. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Petty Jean Fiver is a proud supporter and platinum sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They provide better internet, better service, and better pricing. Call 501-745-2493 for more information. We're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network to start the second quarter of action. Bulldogs down 3, 13-10 to the Mount Vernon Enola Warhawks. Here's a drive by Jaden Rowe. He's going to kick it in the corner. Now below the basket. And the shot is up and in for number 23, Brady Coran. His first points of the night for Coran. Cooper Cantrell in the close corner. Gonna kick it over to the top of the key. That's gonna find Brantley. Brantley trying to set up the offense. Hartwick now to Brantley. Brantley looking for a man. Gonna give it over to Hartwick again. Hartwick pulls inside the three. Puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound's gonna be brought down by Coran. Warhawks look to attack. Here comes Rowe. gets the pass out. Coran shots up, no good. Rebound going to be brought down by Cantrell. Cantrell looking for a pass. He finds Hartwick at midcourt. It's taken away by number 3, James Rogers. That's Jaden Rowe. Rowe gets his pocket picked. Here's Brantley on the other end, and he'll put it in. Brantley with 4 on the night, makes it a three-point ball game, 12-15. Hoover drives inside, shots up, off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be brought down by the Warhawks, and a drive and a put in for number 30, Dakota Walls. 17-12. Brantley now to Ely in the corner. Ely back to Brantley. Brantley on the drive inside on the paint. Shots up off the glass, no good. Rebound going to be brought down by Brady Coran, and he will give it off to Jaden Rowe. Rowe's going to hand off to Walls. Walls on the inside take. Shots no good. Rebound brought down by Ely. Ely going to pass it ahead to find Hartwick. Hartwick is going to step out of bounds. (17-12) with 5:58 to go until halftime. Logan Lloyd will bring the ball down the floor. He's going to pass to Hoover. Hoover, a long three from the Golden Q is good. Makes it 20-12. Mount Vernon now leads by 8. Brantley, a pass across the floor. Going to find Thurman on the take. Nice bounce pass to Ely. Wide open under the basket. Ely puts 2 in. 20-14. Jaden Rowe gonna pass. Here's the drive by Walls. Can't get it to go. Back out to Rowe. And there's gonna be a foul called against the offense. Offensive foul gonna be called on Dakota Walls. That's his second personal. And the Bulldogs will have the ball. Hartwick's gonna get it into Broadway. Broadway looking to pass. He's going to find Hartwick again. Hartwick will get it across the timeline. Broadway, pass in the corner, finds Thurman. Thurman steps inside the arc. Ely tries to get it. Can't contain. It's through the hands of Ely, and that's going to be a turnover. Warhawks have the ball back. Up by 6. 20-14. Rowe looks to drive inside, kicks it back into the corner. Hoover is going to try the 3 ball, and it does. It's good. Here's Thurman on the drive. He's going to be fouled down below. Foul's going to be called on number 23. That's Brady Coran. That'll be the second personal foul on Coran. Inbound pass finds Hartwick. Hartwick takes it inside, puts it up, makes it look easy. Slade Hartwick for 2. It's 16-23. Here's Hoover. He can be a dangerous shooter. He's going to kick it in the corner, finds Rogers. Rogers on the take to the basket. Rogers will put it in. Cantrell with the ball, doesn't look around, and someone comes and takes it from him. Shots up, good pass and a good find. That was number 24, Wyatt Sanders, with the assist to number 3, James Rogers. Since the ball wants a timeout, that means we'll get to recognize some more of our sponsors. Calico Trailers is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Calico's family-owned and operated business serving Quitman and beyond since 1983. They custom build all trailers to fit all customers' needs. Visit calicotrailers.com for more information. Since 1997, Nestle Hut Insurance has helped thousands of Arkansans like you with their insurance needs. For the best guidance with a personalized touch, call them at 501-589-2467 for health, life, dental, vision coverage options. (27-16) the score. Mount Vernon up by 11 with 4 minutes to go until halftime. Hartwick looking for an inbound pass. He's going to find Broadway in the backcourt. Broadway going to give it back to Hartwick. Hartwick passes across to Broadway. They'll get it across the timeline. Now to Ely. Ely skies to get the ball. Passes way over his head. Inside. Ely's going to be fouled on the shot. Foul's going to be called against Wyatt Sanders. His second personal. And Ely will get to go to the line to shoot two. First free throw from Ely is off the mark, no good. Ely had a 17-point performance last night against the Hornets of Southside B Branch in a conference win for the boys. Second shot's up, and it's good. Puts the Bulldogs down by 10, 27-17. And that's a travel. Travel called against James Rogers. That'll be a ball back to the Bulldogs. Black going to inbound it to Broadway. Broadway's got to get something going here. He'll cross the timeline, and he's picked from behind. It'll go out of bounds. Stay with Quitman. They'll inbound it on the near sideline from the Golden Q. Broadway looks to get it in. He's going to try to get it in, and it's going to go out of bounds. Too many turnovers here early for the Bulldogs. As they're down 10. They can still make this a very interesting ball game. 3:27 to go until halftime. Drive inside. Kick back out to find Rowe. Rowe going to kick it. Finds Rogers. Rogers going to go inside the paint. He'll kick it outside. That's going to find Curran. Boston Curran. Puts it inside to Hoover. Hoover lays it in off the glass with ease. Cody Hoover with 10 points tonight for the Warhawks. Puts them up by 12, 29-17. Here's a shot by Thurman. He's denied at the basket. Brantley picks the pocket. And the ball is called jump ball. It'll go to the Bulldogs. Black gets the ball. Now to Brantley. Brantley goes to the far side. He's being double teamed. He's going to kick it back out to Black. Now to Thurman. A wide open drive. Thurman puts it up off the glass, and it's in. Now here's James Rogers. He's going to give it over to Henry. Now to Hoover. Back to Rowe. Here's a drive by Curran. He's going to kick it back out. Hoover's got the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to find Jaden Rowe. Rowe looks to take it inside, and the ball is going to be called out of bounds off of Brantley. It'll stay with Mount Vernon. The inbound will come from Jaden Rowe. Rowe looks inside. He's going to find Rogers. Rogers in the paint. Spin move. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Black. Black being pressured in the backcourt. He's going to try to get it to Thurman. And it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Warhawks. Full court pressures kind of getting to the Bulldogs tonight. Didn't affect them that much last night against Southside B Branch. Pass in the lane is going to find Black. He'll kick it to Thurman. Thurman, jumper on the way. It's up and in. Thurman makes it an 8-point ball game. 29-21, 1:30 to go until half. Here's Rogers, gonna hand it off to Rowe. Rowe looks to attack, go inside the paint. He's gonna hand it off. Slight big Gage Ballantyne's checked in the ball game for the Bulldogs, and they're gonna force a turnover. Pass out of bounds, went to nobody from the Warhawks. Bulldogs will have the ball with 1:17 left in the half. Black, the inbounder, gonna get it into Brantley. Brantley now to Black. Black to Brantley. He's gonna get it across the timeline. Bulldogs been kind of having trouble getting it across the timeline even tonight. Black looks to go inside. Down low, skip pass to Thurman. Now to Ballantyne. He's gonna put it up. He's gonna be fouled. Gage Ballantyne will get to go to the line to shoot two. The foul is going to be called on number 30, Dakota Walls. That's going to be his third personal foul. Walls already has 3, and it's not even halftime. Here's Ballantyne from the free throw line. His first one's up and in. Ballantyne, a sophomore. Shots up, no good on the second attempt. 29-22 the score, 7-point ball game. Rogers with the ball for the Warhawks. Looks to go inside. It's no good, taken away by Ely. Ely gonna take it to the other end of the floor. Ely contested and he's tripped up. They're gonna call with the travel. They're not gonna call a trip. Inbound is going to come from Jaden Rowe. He'll give it into Tav Henry. Henry going to cross the timeline for the Warhawks. Now a pass in the corner is going to find Tucker Henry. Inside pass almost taken away. And there's a tie-up. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Warhawks. With 23.2 seconds left until half. Jaden Rowe, the inbounder for Mount Vernon. The inbound. Gonna find Logan Lloyd. Now to Hoover. Shot clock, game clock in sync with each other. Hoover puts it in off the glass. Bulldogs need to find an answer for Hoover. Brantley on the other end gets a shot blocked by Sanders. And that shot is blocked by Ely. That'll take us into halftime. Bulldogs down by 9. 31-22 here on homecoming night. And a packed crowd here at the Bulldog Complex. We hope you'll stay tuned and join us for the second half of boys basketball action. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Arcade Barger Photography is a platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman athletics. She is eager to capture all moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Bulldogs! Circle L Heat and Air is a locally owned business taking pride in supporting all things Quitman for over 10 years. Mark Mansfield State Farm Agency is dedicated to helping the community of Quitman and surrounding areas with all things insurance, offering home, auto, and life insurance tailored to meet your individual insurance needs. Call Mark at 501-365-3562. Go Bulldogs! Bobby Kennedy Construction is a fourth-generation supporter of the Quitman Bulldogs. They are a family-owned and operated business since 1985. And it looks like we're about ready to get this second half on the road as the Bulldogs down by 9, 31-22 here on homecoming night. Bulldogs will start the half with the ball. Ely's going to hand it off to Brantley. Brantley going to kick it in the corner. 3 on the way from Black. It's good! 3-point basket for Ethan Black to start the quarter. And that might be the little bit of kick that the Bulldogs need to get something started. That one's taken away by Ely. Ely to the other end of the floor. He'll put it in. And just like that, the Bulldogs now only trail 31-27. Still a two-possession ball game. That one's taken away by Brantley. Brantley to the other end, off the glass, no good, but he's fouled. Brantley will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called against number 13. That's going to be Logan Lloyd. Brantley's first attempt at a free throw is up and in. That makes this a one-possession ball game, 31-28. Second free throw off the mark, no good from Brantley. Rebounded by the Warhawks. They'll take it there into the floor. That's going to be Jaden Rowe. Rowe guarded there by Brantley. Rowe going to get past him. Kicks in the corner. Hoover, wide open 3 on the way. Off the mark, no good. The tip back is up and no good. Ely comes away with the rebound. Pressured by 3 Warhawks down below. Ethan Thurman going to take it. Inside, Euro step. Shots up, no good. He'll knock it out. But the Warhawks going to take it. To the other end of the floor. Walls puts it up. Off the glass, no good. He will be fouled. Believe they're going to get Ethan Thurman on the foul. That'll be Thurman's second personal foul tonight. From the free throw line, Dakota Walls makes his first. Second one on the way from Walls, no good. Mount Vernon leads by 4, 32-28, 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Here's Brantley. He'll look to take it inside, kicks it back out to Thurman. Thurman in the paint, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound's going to be brought down by the Warhawks. Jaden Rowe will take it to the other end of the floor. Rowe in the corner, finds Hoover. Hoover is going to be fouled by Ely. Ely picks up his second personal. It's going to be a baseline foul, so the Warhawks will inbound underneath the basket. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It looks like it's going to stay with Mount Vernon. Inbound is going to find number 23, Brady Coran. He's going to kick it out to Hoover. Hoover in the other corner going to find Rogers. Now back out to Walls. Walls takes it in, kicks it out to Hoover. Hoover now in the corner. That's Rogers for 3. On the way, no good. Ely skies for the rebound. He'll get it. Ely Gonna give it over to Brantley. Brantley on the take. Shots up, no good. Someone got their hand on the ball, and it wasn't Brantley. That one's picked up by Thurman at midcourt. Thurman now to Brantley for three on the way. No good, in and out. Tough break for Brantley there. James Rogers will bring it down the floor for Mount Vernon. He's going to pass over to Dakota Walls. Spin move down below. Shots up, no good. Rebound to Ely. Ely down to the other end of the floor. And I don't know how there wasn't a foul call there. Quitman fans not too happy about that one, and it's understandably so. I think the referee needs to check his phone, and he's got a missed call. And that one's put up and in from 23, Brady Curran. Black with the ball. Bulldogs down 6. Black looks to go inside. Going to kick it out to Thurman. Thurman from the elbow. Going to bay back out to Broadway for the three. No good. Rebound comes away. It's going to be taken back by Broadway. Broadway will be fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 3, James Rogers. That'll be his first personal. Broadway the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Ely tries to get it, and it's off his foot from the pass from Black. Bulldogs and Warhawks are on the floor. And that was just a dog pile. No other way to put it. 34-28, 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Hoover with the ball. Bulldogs have stepped up their defense this quarter compared to the first two. Hoover going to try to take it inside, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound going to be brought down. It's going to go to Broadway. Now ahead of Thurman. Thurman goes inside, kicks it out. Ely looks across, going to find Black. He almost lost that one. Black's going to reel it back in. Pulls the three. No good. Rebound brought down by Thurman. Thurman going to try a long two. That one's off the mark. Black gets the rebound. Thurman now to Brantley. Bulldogs with a fresh 35. Going to look to slow down the pace. 3:43 to play in the third quarter. Brantley looking for a man. Going to find Ely. Ely almost gets it taken away, and it's going to be run out of bounds by Jaden Rowe. Bulldogs will still have possession with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Broadway will be the inbounder for Quitman. Going to give it into Hartwick. Now back out to Black. Black at the top of the key. Hands off to his cousin Broadway. Broadway looks to take it inside. Hands off to Hartwick. Hartwick now Broadway. Broadway across to Ely. Ely tries a long three. Off the mark, no good. Hartwick on the rebound. Broadway gives it back out to Brantley on the take. Shots up, and it's good. Owen Brantley doing great tonight for the Bulldogs. 34-30, it's a 4-point ball game. That's a block. Oh. Bulldog fans aren't liking that one, and quite frankly, neither am I. Ely going to be called with his third foul. Shots up, and it's good. That's going to be from number 24, Wyatt Sanders. Now on the other end of the floor, Black looks to pass across. He's going to find Hartwick. Hartwick, handoff to Ely. Ely, now to Hartwick. Hartwick on the drive inside, off the glass. No good on the take. Jaden Rowe comes away with the rebound for the Warhawks. 36-30, shots up, and he called with the travel. Rowe commits the sin of traveling, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. 36-30 with 2:24 to go. There's going to be a timeout. Nope, just a substitution of players. Gage Ballantyne comes back in the ball game for the Bulldogs, and Broadway will have a seat. Slight number 2, Tav Henry's going to check in for Mount Vernon as well. Brantley looks to run the floor. Brantley to the end. Brantley puts it up, can't get it to go. Ball's on the floor. It's taken away by Henry. He'll cross the timeline. Gonna give it over to Dakota Walls. Walls looks to go inside. Pass in the corner. Rogers could have taken the 3, but he decided not to. He's gonna try to take it inside. He's denied. Rogers looks for a pass. Kicks it out to Walls. Walls, a pass inside to Henry. There's a shot up. It's in, but they're gonna call the foul on the floor. Foul's called on number 15, Slade Hartwick. He picks up his first. Rogers, the inbounder, going to give it into Sanders, and he promptly walks. Bulldogs get the ball back, down 6, 36-30. Black, the inbounder, with 1:42 to play in the quarter. Brantley gets it ahead to Ely. Ely guarded. Now Brantley. Back to Ely again. Ely looks inside to get to Ballantyne. It's through his fingers. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll be Warhawk ball. Telling you, neither of these teams looking mighty impressive tonight. In the corner. Ball's kicked back out. Henry just walked, but they didn't call it. And that ball is out of bounds. It'll go back to Mount Vernon Enola. The Bulldogs come away with some good takes, but they keep giving it right back to the Warhawks. Looks like Cody Hoover is going to check back in the ball game. He's going to take the place of Tav Henry. The inbound. It's going to find number 21, Boston Corinne. He'll give it back to Dakota Walls. Walls, now to Corinne in the corner, looks inside, finds Walls, it's taken away by Ely. Ely to the other end of the floor, shot is up, no good, but he will be fouled. James Rogers called with the contact. That's his second personal foul. Ely's going to go to the line with 56.3 seconds to go in the quarter. First free throw from Grayson's off the mark, no good. Ballantyne and Black will have a seat. Cantrell and Jeremiah Green will check in. Ely's second free throw is no good. Cantrell on the rebound. Cantrell's going to get it back in the paint to Ely. Ely skies, puts it up and in. Grayson Ely redeems himself from 2 missed free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game once again. Sanders on the inside drive with the reverse layup. He gets it up and in. Brantley will bring it down the floor for the Bulldogs. Looks to go coast to coast. Shots up, no good. It's over the rim. Ely's going to put it up. Can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound. Puts it back up. Can't get that one to go. Rebound's going to be brought down by Sanders. Sanders pass ahead to Rogers. Rogers, bounce pass. Hoover underneath the basket. Hoover puts it in. Five seconds. Cantrell gets it to Ely. Ely on the turn and shoot from the cue. He made it! What a buzzer beater for Grayson Ely, but he went down hard. He's holding his ankle. He made it from the center of the cue. So with that buzzer beater, that's going to put the Bulldogs down 5, 40-35. We'll take this as the final quarter of boys basketball action here on the Bulldog Sports Network and be right back. Lindsay's Resort is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Since 1965, Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River has been serving families and groups in Heber Springs. You'll come for the fishing and stay for the fun with rustic log cabins, guided fishing trips, and the Pot of Gold restaurant. We're positive your stay will be unforgettable. The Bulldogs will have the ball to start the quarter. Hartwick, the inbounder, looking for a man. He's going to find Brantley in the backcourt. Brantley will look to take it. Pass in the corner, finds Thurman. Thurman on the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Brantley. Brantley now to Thurman in the corner. Thurman looking inside. Going to try to find Green. He way overshot Green. And the ball is going to be taken away by Jaden Rowe. Rowe gonna go inside. Shots up, no good. Out of the hands of Dakota Walls. Bulldogs come away with the rebound. Hartwick is gonna try to pass. The pass taken away by Logan Lloyd. Lloyd to the other end, gets the shot up and in. Up ahead, here's Cantrell. Cantrell gonna be, let's say it's out of bounds. There's a no call. There could have been two calls there, one for the Warhawks and one for the Bulldogs, but the referee didn't make either of them. He's got a notification on his phone for two missed calls. And I'm speechless right now. Here's the shot. It's up, no good. Ball's going to be taken away by Hartwick. Hartwick on the spin move. Shots up, no good. My goodness, Hartwick didn't make the shot. And there's going to be a foul below on Hartwick. Frustration foul down below on Slade Hartwick. Tried to get his own rebound. That's his second personal foul. 35-42 the score. Jaden Rowe inbounds the ball. He's going to get it in down low to find Dakota Walls. Now here's Rowe back again at the top of the key. Going to try to take it inside. Rowe kicks in the corner. That's Walls. Walls from the elbow. Shots up, no good. Rebound comes away to Hartwick. Hartwick slips and falls. Jaden Rowe picks it up. And there is a foul called on Hartwick. There are no words to describe how much frustration is going on right now for not only Quitman, but both of these teams. First free throw missed by Rowe. Second one's on the way, and he makes it. Puts Mount Vernon up by 8, 43-35 with 6:27 to go. Thurman going to run down the floor. He'll back things up and give it to Brantley. Brantley looks to go on the near side. Shots up. They're calling an offensive foul against the Bulldogs on Jeremiah Green. Green picks up his first. And the Warhawks have another chance. Ball almost taken away by Brantley. In the corner, Cody Hoover is going to get it. Drives baseline, shots up, and Cantrell fouled him hard. There's no excuse for that one. Cantrell came down on top of him. And he's holding his finger. It's going to send Cody Hoover to the line. Hoover with the first free throw is up, and it's in. Hoover could make it a 10-point ball game right here. Shot's up and it's in. Substitutions will come in for the Warhawks. James Rogers will check back in. The inbound for the Bulldogs will be into Brantley. Brantley in trouble. Full court pressure getting to the Bulldogs, and that's a foul. Yes, it is. Foul on number 13, Logan Lloyd. He's going to pick up his second personal. Cantrell at the half court, going to inbound. He's going to find Black. Black almost didn't hold on to it. And that could have been a backcourt violation as well there on the Bulldogs. Brantley going to sky for the floater. It's good. Bulldogs down 8, 45-37, 5:30 to go. Here's the take by Rogers. Rogers going to be fouled. I think they get Black on the foul. Shots up and in from Rogers. Second one on the way, it's no good. Bulldogs looking to strike here, down 9. Brantley on the take inside, and it's going to be a foul called on the floor. They're going to get number 30, Dakota Walls. That's going to be his 4th foul. Walls going to have to play with a little bit of caution here, as he has 4 fouls with 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Brantley will be the inbounder for the Bulldogs. He's going to get it in to Ely. Ely going to go inside, kicks it out. Black at the top of the key, inside from the free throw line. Jumpers up and in from Black. Timeout called by Coach Sensabaugh on the Bulldogs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Gooseberry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Courthouse Square in downtown Heber Springs. If you are in need of insurance, see Jamie Ivy and her staff, who are now offering health insurance enrollment. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy also provides private consultations, immunizations, along with testing and treating for strep, flu, and COVID. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy also delivers and offers curbside pickup. Their staff is committed to fast and friendly service. Stop by today and see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Gooseberry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. Go Dogs! And we are back with 5:03 to go here in the boys' game. Of course, the girls' game will be following. The Lady Warhawks coming in to face the Lady Bulldogs. 39-46. The score, Bulldogs down 7. In the corner, that's Tav Henry. He'll get it inside. Kick back out. Finds Walls. Walls on the take. Kick back out. Shots on the way. 3-point basket is good from James Rogers. Black trying to get it across the timeline. He'll find Brantley. Brantley in the corner. Now to Ely. Back to Brantley. Brantley tripped up. There's going to be a jump ball called. It's going to go the way of the Warhawks. Walls will be the inbounder. He's going to give it into Rogers in the backcourt. They'll break the barrier. 49-39. Here's Walls on the baseline drive. They'll kick it in. Shots up. It's good from Brady Coran. Brantley looks to go. Inside the lane. Shots up on the take from Brantley. He's fouled by number 23, Brady Coran. That'll be the third personal against Coran. That's going to put the Bulldogs at the line. Bulldogs are not in a bad position here. They are in the bonus for the rest of the ball game with the remaining 3:45 that's on the time clock. Shots up from Brantley. It's good. Second free throw on the way from Brantley as Mount Vernon Enola makes a plethora of substitutions. Brantley's shot up and in. He'll get them both, bring it back to a 10-point ball game. 51-41. Warhawks will get it to Hoover at half court. Hoover kicks it across to Logan Lloyd. Lloyd looks to go inside, looks for a man. He's going to get to Rowe. Rowe. Now to Lloyd on the near wing. Lloyd's going to try to take it in at the top. Going to hand off to Hoover. Hoover with 7 to shoot. Now to Rowe inside. And he is trapped down low. That's going to be a jump ball. It'll go to the Bulldogs. Great job by the Bulldog defense on that play. Black, the inbounder, he's going to give it into Brantley. Brantley going to try to take it all the way. He gets the ball stripped out of his hand. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Bulldogs. Broadway, the inbounder, going to get it into Thurman. Thurman on the drive. Takes it up, countered and one for Ethan Thurman. It's going to be called on Jaden Rowe. That's his second personal. Thurman at the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. He'll put it up and in. And there's a foul at half court on Ethan Thurman. That'll put the Warhawks at the line for the rest of the game. Shots up, and it's in from Logan Lloyd. Lloyd puts it up and in once again. It's a 9-point ball game, 53-44, 2:54 to go. Brantley going to try to bring it across half court, and he will. Brantley tries to take it inside. Brantley on the drive. Brantley gets the and one. Foul is called against number 1, Jaden Rowe. That's his third personal. Owen Brantley at the line to get the extra point. Shots up, it rattles in and out, and Sanders will get the rebound for the Warhawks. Black. Now Thurman. Thurman trying to get it. He takes it away. It's loose on the floor. Sanders picks it up. And there's a timeout called by the Warhawks. So there'll be a timeout call with 2:31 left to go in the ball game. Your score 53-46. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back. 2:31 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs down 7. 53-46. They can still make a little run here if they get everything together. And the ball knocked out of the hands of Dakota Walls. It'll stay with the Warhawks. Rowe, the inbounder, now down low. Good baseline drive by Rowe, but he can't finish. Bulldogs come away with a rebound. Ely going to slow it down, tries to pass. He's going to find Broadway across the court. Now to Brantley. Brantley now to Black for 3. On the way, off the mark, no good. On the rebound is Ely. Ely going to try to put it up. He'll try to find Thurman down below, but it's broken up by Logan Lloyd. Bulldogs still maintain the possession with 31 seconds on the clock. Broadway is going to get the ball into Ely. He's going to hand it off to Brantley from the top of the key. A 3 on the way, no good. Warhawks with the rebound. That's going to be Jaden Rowe. Rowe guarded by Black at half court. He's going to get it over to Walls. There's going to be a foul by Thurman. It's going to put the Warhawks at the line. Thurman picks up his 4th personal. At the line shooting is Dakota Walls. Walls has 4 fouls of his own tonight. Free throws up and no good. Second free throw on the way. It's up and in. Broadway gets the ball off the roll in the inbound. Looking for a man. He's going to try to take it himself on the baseline. Gives it off to Brantley. Brantley guarded tight. Brantley on the paint. Drive inside. Can't get it to go. Thurman on the rebound. Thurman tries to put it up. No call on the foul down below. And here's a pass down below to Sanders. Sanders fakes Black out of his shorts. And Sanders puts it in. Now on the other end. Thurman puts it up. Can't get the shot to go. Foul will be called on Jaden Rowe. Rowe has picked up his 4th. 10-point ball game with 1:14 to go. 56-46 the score. Thurman at the line shooting 2. His first one's up and in. .30-second timeout called by the Warhawks. And we will take it with them and be right back here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We are back as Ethan Thurman will try to make his second of 2 free throws. It's on the way, off the mark, no good. Rebound brought down by Hartwick. Hartwick kicks it to Ely for 3. Off the mark, no good. Hartwick gets the rebound once again. Hartwick going to try to look inside. He'll kick it across to Brantley. Brantley fires a 3 ball. That one's no good. On the rebound is Sanders, and there will be a foul. Foul will be called on number 3, Grayson Ely. Ely picks up his 4th foul. Shot from Sanders, up and in. Second one on the way from Wyatt Sanders. Up and in as well. He made them both. Puts the Warhawks on top by 11 with 59 seconds to play. Hartwick, the inbounder, going to get it into Brantley. Brantley looks across to find Ely. Ely on the inside, shots up, and there's the charge. Ely is fouled out of this ball game. Ely will end up with 10 points on the night. Keeps his streak of scoring in double digits alive. Here's Brady Corinne with the ball. Looks like Mount Vernon's going to try to milk the clock here. Pass in the corner, finds Rowe. Rowe back to Lloyd. Now here's Corinne. He's going to try to take it inside. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebound will be brought down. It's loose on the floor. And there's a jump ball. Rowe, the inbounder, going to get it in to Walls. Shot clock's off, 11 seconds to go. Walls down low. Now back out to Corinne. Looks like that's going to do it. And that'll be your ball game. 58-47 the final score. Bulldogs drop this one by 11. But stick around. You're on the Bulldog Sports Network. We'll go to another tab and we'll have the final matchup of the night for the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Warhawks. We'll be right back.